Hi, my name is Austin Dorman, and I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. And today we're going to talk about Russell Brunson's The Last Secret event, which happened today. And it was totally nuts because I was in the Zoom room and there's over 4,000 people on the Zoom call, and Zoom broke. He couldn't share his screen. And so it took over an hour for him and his team to figure out something. They tried troubleshooting Zoom, and then they eventually just went into their event center inside their headquarters to film this webinar and this live training. So this was a really awesome training. And so I just kind of want to talk through what the last secret was, and then what the offer is, and kind of like my thoughts in general about it. So the last secret, so Russell Brunson, he spent $40 million to acquire a software company, which is totally insane. And so during this training, he was going to basically he was doing it like a training about it. And so he says in the copy, it says, and today I'm going to let you white label it for free, the funnels, the software, the sales letter, the upsells, and more, so you can launch your own SaaS and keep 100% of the sales in less than 48 hours, which is totally nuts. And so this happened today. So this is November 26, 2024. And when you register, it's a free training. It looks like now that they said, like, when you you'll get the replay when it's available. So this was kind of a crazy training. But yeah, I just kind of want to jump into the offer really quick. So that was kind of the idea of the training, was like, how can you white label this offer? Basically, he talks about this gap. So basically where you're at to where you want to go, which is, if you're in the whole ClickFunnels space in Russell Brunson world, it's the 2 Comma Club Award. So where you get $1 million in revenue through a single funnel. And so basically he was trying to figure out, like, well, what's the gap? And so the gap could be like, it was creating either like a product that ran the funnel, or creating the funnel, writing the copy for the funnel, and then you have to worry about upsells of creating a product and stuff like that. So he's kind of trying to bridge the gap between where you're at and where you want to go, which I thought was like super cool. So I really love this presentation, and this is the last secret. So this is the opt-in page. So I'll put a link to register for this, and hopefully you can still like register and sign up for the web class. I'd imagine since they have a replay, they're going to make this an evergreen webinar. But this is the most important part, is the offer right here. And I have to say, this was probably the most irresistible offer of irresistible offers that Russell Brunson has made. And so down here on the left side, this is everything that you're going to get. So instead of just one software that you could white label, he actually included like 4 or 5, which is like totally nuts. So so his other software companies that he bought Doodly, Toonly, and Voomly. And then you also get like an e-commerce white label, an info product white label, and then you could also get this Giru, which is a funnel simulation software, which you could also white label as well, which is totally insane. So just kind of like walking through this, you have the software white labels, which there's a total value of over $39,000. So it's Doodly, Toonly, and Voomly. Try saying that 3 times fast, which is crazy. And then you have the ecom white label, which is valued at almost $5,000. The info product white label, which is also almost valued at $4,000. And then the trainings that he's going to do. And it's so crazy, like with some of these trainings that he mentioned. Let's say, for example, like this. Well, actually, let's go back to the info product. So he, on the webinar, I can't remember exactly, but basically it was almost like the most successful courses from his, and then also like from Dan Kennedy, his mentor, like you're able to like use those and white label it. And I think it's kind of I think how he described it was like basically like a pre-built membership area. Now I don't have access to it yet. I'm still waiting for access, but that's kind of like what they talked about. And then the training is basically like, hey, I'm going to like walk you through like step by step how to like launch this as a SaaS company, which is totally incredible. And then here, as a bonus, you get 12 months of ClickFunnels, which is valued at over $3,000. And then if you act now, or there's a fast action bonus, which you could get Giru, and then basically like done for you, which is, I think from what he talked about, he said it was like the funnels, the email, the copy, and stuff like that. So, I mean, this is like pretty incredible. So this is almost $72,000 in total value, and you just pay one low payment of $1,997. And this is really cool because with the 12 months of ClickFunnels, if you go over here to the pricing, so if you're on the monthly plan, let's say you're on the monthly pro plan, which is $297 a month. So basically, if you stuck around for that. For if you paid monthly for a whole year, that's over like $3,000. That's how they got that $3,000 total value, which is like totally nuts, because you could literally, for the price of getting ClickFunnels for a year on the pro plan, you could just get this thing and get ClickFunnels for free for a year, which is awesome. And so I'll also put a description or the link inside the description section, so you could go check this out. This is the offer page, and like I mentioned, it says, attention, the doors to join the last secret close this coming Cyber Monday, December 2nd, 11:59 p.m. So you have to act now to get that low discounted rate before it's gone. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's totally crazy. You have like 4 or 5 different things that you could white label. You get the trainings from Russell Brunson. You get this Russell AI sidekick, which it was kind of interesting how they described it, because they basically fed like a chat GPT almost type thing, like a GPT, like all the trainings from Russell Brunson that he's done. So you could like ask a question and then it'll take you to that specific training at that specific point of where it was referenced, which is like totally nuts in my opinion. But yeah, I'm super excited to dive more into it. But this is just kind of an introduction YouTube video about it, about the last secret. Honestly, it was a fantastic webinar. Russell Brunson did it again. And then he also brought the most irresistible of irresistible offers that he could give us, which I'm really super excited about, to jump right in and launch my own SaaS company with the help of his training. So if you have any questions, comment down below, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.